my fix, which is not going to require any drilling into the tray, and it's going to make the battery look like it fits as it should. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul. In today's video, I'm going to show you a little do-it-yourself fix for these yellow top batteries, how to make them fit properly in your Foxbody tray. So let's go. So this yellow top initially came from my turbo coupe. It was mounted in a battery box in the back, of course, so there was no issues with installing it there. I did try putting it in the in my Termi, and I kind of figured it wasn't going to fit, but I tried anyways, and it was too big for the tray. And so I want to utilize it in Sally's GT. But I know that these yellow tops don't have the lips that are required to be secured in place properly. Let me clarify that. The yellow top will fit in the Foxbody tray, but every single one that I've seen has been secured down using a bracket similar to that of a battery box tray. That, of course, you know, you're going to need to drill into the tray to get it mounted. I don't want to do that with Sally's GT, so that's how I came up with this little fix. The issue with the yellow top is the depth of it. The width is fine, but the depth is actually 3/4 of an inch too short. So the battery doesn't get pinched into under this little groove here, which is very important. And then there's nothing for the little hold down to catch on to the front. So your options come down to, like I mentioned, either we can use the bracket and then a similar kind of setup to a battery box. You're going to be drilling into the tray with your threaded rods coming up. That'll work. Your other option could be you can place the battery, push it all the way forward to allow the front holder to pinch down, and then you can use these pre-drilled holes here and just fire in 2 permanent bolts in there. Or my fix, which is not going to require any drilling into the tray, and it's going to make the battery look like it fits as it should. What I did was I basically utilized the holes that were on the battery already. I added 2 beefy chain links, and I threaded it through. They're held in place with just some basic nuts, washers, lock washers, and bolts. So basically I've created my own little lip on the battery, and I ended up you need to add a little bend to the chain link, because the tray, probably very difficult for you guys to see, but the tray on the back here, the slot is actually on a 45. So when you bend the chain, the links, they're going to fit into that groove properly. Let's see if we can get a camera angle of the links, kind of on a little bit dipped, as you can see. But anyways, after some you know, playing around, experimenting, and it was actually handy to have a spare tray kicking around to use as a mock-up. It fits really good, actually. There's the back. Back fits perfectly into the slot there, and the front is just as you would normally do on a regular battery. There you go. And you just secure that one down. That battery is secure. It's never going to move. There's no way. It's pinched well in the front. It's pinched really good in the back. There's no way that's going anywhere. That is secure. I'm 100% confident with that, and that's how I'm going to set it up in Sally's car. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and my little fix there. It's a great little solution if you don't want to drill into your battery tray. Other than that, don't forget to check out our merch store. If you guys want to help support the channel a little further, we're grateful for that. Check out our channel memberships. Otherwise, you guys know what to do. Give the video a like, drop in a comment, smash the subscribe button. You guys know that we appreciate your support, watch time, hanging out with us in the live stream. And we'll see you again here on Paul the Fox.